we go. Hello, hello everyone. Happy Friday. This is Jennifer Sunseri and I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator. Welcome to my fun Friday. We are going to be creative tonight. I've got some fun Christmas projects to share with you. There are going to be 7 in total. This is my kickoff for Christmas. We've been doing fall related things and now it is time to play with Christmas. So we're going to make some big tags tonight and a couple cards. Go ahead and shoot me a comment and let me know that you're here. I always love to see who is hopping on. Also, if you would give me a thumbs up or a heart on this video, that would be amazing. And then go ahead and share the video so that other people can find me. I always appreciate when you share the video because it helps my business grow. More people find me. So I am totally in the mood for Christmas. It is less than 2 months away. Can you believe it? How many of you have started your Christmas shopping? Shoot me a comment. Who's done some Christmas shopping already? I'm guilty. I've done some Christmas shopping online because I'm such a busy person. I need to shop when I've got the time because it makes it so much easier for me. Well, hello, Lori from Ohio, friend. Hi, Peggy. How are you? How are things in Minnesota? Today, I woke up and went to work. It was 41 degrees. Yeah, that was kind of cold for us because we've been in the 80s and 90s. And then it warmed up to like 74 by 3 and 4 p.m. Crazy, crazy weather here. So in the morning I was wearing a sweater and some cozy socks and a fleece jacket, and now I'm wearing sandals because I was sweating by the time I got home. Oh my goodness. So you, Peggy, are going to maybe have snow in Minnesota tomorrow. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I am going to play with the Sending Cheer bundle tonight. Let me set this aside. Isn't this adorable? Big tags are really the thing right now. So I'm going to do 2 more tags with you, and then I've got 4 cards that I'm going to make. I've done some of the work to kind of make it go faster. This is inspired by Rosie Gonzalez. I cannot take credit for this, but I love her big tags. She's known for her tags, and I love, love, love it. So I'm going to put this to the side. Like I said, we are going to play with Sending Cheer stamp set. It is adorable. It also has dies. Look at all of those dies. So these make tags if you want. Or you can clip off the little tag hole or hanger there and then just use it, which I'm going to show you tonight. There is an embossing folder that does coordinate with this. I'm not using it tonight, but I wanted to show it to you. Look at the adorable gingerbread man. By the way, I do collect gingerbread men and snowmen at Christmas time. So if there's anything gingerbread, I go crazy for it. I am pulling sentiments from this set. I absolutely love the font on here, wishing you an old-fashioned Christmas. Excuse me, Merry Christmas, sending Christmas joy. And then there's from our family to yours. This one also has dies. It's really, really cute, but I'm going to be using the sentiments tonight from this set. And then, let me set this to the side. Merriest Trees is another really cute set. It has these amazing dies. Look at this. Look at this. So there's a gift tag here, and it has the trees. We're going to use the tree dies. That's what we used here on this tag. Okay, so I pulled the dies from this, but I wanted to show you It is an adorable bundle, and I am going to be doing some things with this later on. Okay, not tonight, but another class. All right. So the paper that goes with this, and I'm drawing a blank now. I can't remember the paper's name. It was, I'm going to be honest, it was not something that called my name, right? This is really not Jennifer's style. But I considered it because I thought it would make really cute birthday cards, excuse me, for the non-Christmas prints. I'm always looking for a good birthday paper, especially for teenagers, since I have 2 in the house and they have friends. So I bought this paper to originally make birthday cards with. But I am using some of this paper tonight. All right, look at how adorable that is. Whoop. And then we've got the polka dots, which that would be really cute for St. Patrick's Day, actually. All right, so there's that paper. Here it is. It's called, that's not it. I don't know what it's called. I'm going to have to go look. Sorry. If somebody remembers what it's called, you can put it in the comments for me, because I am drawing a blank. I am drawing a blank. Okay, now, cardstock measurements. All right, so for this gift tag, the big tags, you want a 3.5 by 6 of your colored card stock. I used real red. And then you want a 3.25 by 5 3/4 of your basic white cardstock. Okay, then you're going to want to pull any type of hole punch that you have. I've got to have I use a retired punch. Where is it? This is you guys have this one. It's a half inch circle. This is retired, so I used that. I don't know that I'm going to use that again because it was really big. But I wanted it big enough for my ribbons to go through. I have just a standard hole punch, which I might try on the next one, and we'll see how it goes. I may go back to the punch. We'll see. Because I'm using lots of ribbons, and I want those ribbons to go through easily and not have to really struggle. Okay, let's get started. Oh, and then the embellishments. These are not orderable quite right now, but they will be. And they are adorable. They're called iridescent adhesive backed sequins. They come in 5 colors, and I'm using those tonight. They will go back in stock. By the way, All About Autumn paper was in stock this week, and it's sold out again, but I just checked, and it will be back in stock the week of October 30th, which is like in a few days. So they must be getting another shipment, which I am so surprised about. Okay. So if you didn't grab it, you're going to want to grab it before you can't grab it. All right. Now, I am using my new phone, and as I've said previously, it kind of, I'm looking at my device here, I just feel lopsided. It just, how should I say it? It positions things a little off from my other phone, and I never quite feel centered, and I feel like my screen is lopsided. So I apologize. All right, so I am just layering my 2 pieces of cardstock. I'm actually not doing any stamping on here. There will be stamping on one of the dies, okay? So that's pretty easy. And then we've got some pieces here. So we've got a gift, and I have the textured shimmer paper. So that's in our everyday, sorry, I can't even talk tonight. It's in our annual catalog, okay, where the specialty papers are. And it has this really fine like glittery dust in it. And it's really gives a nice effect. Now I have a love-hate relationship with liquid glue, but I am going to use just a tinge because I want to make sure I get this lined up, and I want a little bit of forgiveness. Okay, so I am just doing a little bit, just little dots. A little goes a long way with this stuff, right? But I do not want to get gooey, sticky fingers. I have to grab my iced tea. All right. Because I want that, excuse me, I want that to be in just the right spot. All right. Excuse me, I had to take a swig of that tea. All right, and then these guys, do you have one of these? These are gummy erasers. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. And they help take off any stickiness that you get in the wrong place that you don't want. So I saw a little smudge right there, and I'm just working it off because, you know, we want nice, clean projects, right? We don't want sticky gummy bits on here. So there we go. Okay, so there's our present, and we are going to use a stocking. I have to decide which stocking I want to use. Do I want to use Fa La 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 La, or do I want to use the crazy polka dots? I think I'm going to go with Fa La La. All right. I feel like I had another tree. I have some more trees. I want to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so we're going to, yeah, there's 2 trees there. We're going to layer this tree and make it bigger. Just make it grow. Look at that. Ta-da! Isn't that fun? Okay, so this one, I'm looking, does this one have a little gingerbread? I have to look and see. Hold on. I want to make sure I didn't lose my gingerbread guy. All right. I'm going to glue these together while I'm checking. I am using Stampin' Seal Plus. It is our stickiest adhesive that we have. And I love it. I use it on all my projects. It's meant for boxes and 3-dimensional type projects. But I use it on my cards. Okay, why am I not finding it? Crazy. Okay, of course, I don't know what's going on. So I guess I'm just winging it. All right. We're going to put this kiddo on. Just sometimes you do need to move it over so that the tape is always in the center. Why is this? It's just being weird. Hi, Catherine. How are you? All right, so I am eyeballing where I want this. Okay, so I've got my taller tree. I feel like that needs to go down a little bit. But that looks a little funky. Oh well. Okay. Let's glue this down. And it just fits right over like a puzzle. We want to, there we go. All right. So I want to have, I think I want to do this here, and I want to maybe have my stocking hanging like this. And then we can put our little sentiment on here, and we're going to decorate our tree. But I'm going to put sending cheer on here. And I'm actually using my little stamping ink spot. These come in our paper pumpkin kits. So when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you get a exclusive stamp set and an ink spot in every kit. My regular sized ink pad is downstairs for one of my classes, so I grabbed this guy. And they can be re-inked just like our regular ink pads. And so these are great for travel. You can put a little rubber band around them so that the lid stays on, but they're very handy and portable and take up a lot less space. Okay, we are going to pull some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to grab my little U-pick tool here. You can use your fingers, you can use tweezers, you can use whatever. I like my U-pick tool. I use this for everything. And of course, you know me, I don't like flat cards. I like to add a little bit of dimension. And even though this is a gift tag, I am going to make it dimensional because I think that that just makes it super fun, right? Sorry guys, I'm being distracted because my device is like being a weirdo. It's being a weirdo. And you know, when you've got, I've got two accounts. So I have my business account and then I have my personal account, and it like goes back and forth to different accounts when I'm hopping around. Okay. Now we've got our stocking, and I want to be able to see the stocking, and we've got our package. Now, see how they're kind of hanging over my tree that's popped up? So what we're going to do is we're going to put tape runner adhesive on one side, but then I'm going to put a dimensional where it hangs over, okay? Because we want it to be at the same level of the tree. Okay, so I'm going to put tape runner behind, and then I'm going to put a dimensional behind this part. Whoop. And a little goes a long way. You don't need to slather the whole piece in adhesive. Let me move my, I feel like my placemat is all over the place. Oh, I'm realizing I should have put my tree down a little lower, so we're going to lift that up. Luckily, I'm just using a standard hole punch right now this time because I want to see if I like it better than the other punch. Okay, and then we're going to put our sentiment here. Let's just put a little bit of adhesive on that one. And I think because it's hanging over, we actually need a dimensional. Okay. And it can hang over a bit. That's fine. Now we're going to add some ornaments to our tree. I love sticky back, and I'm going to actually put some in the background too, but I love sticky backed embellishments that I don't have to add adhesive to. They make it so nice. Okay, looking cute, right? Then we'll add a few more, and you guys get a ton of these guys. Like, how many are there on here? 200. There's 200 little dots. So I feel like you get a lot for your money. Put one over here. And let's use one of these guys. We need one over here. I'm trying to move my colors around so they're not like the same color right next to each other. Okay. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? Super cute. All right, now we're going to do our ribbons. I want you to see how I do the ribbon. So I've already pre-cut the ribbons. We've got my favorite glittered organdy sheer ribbon. And we've got, this comes as a combo, the red and the green together. And they don't have to be the same length. But let's see if I can get them through that hole. I'm going to fold them in half. That's going to be my little trick. If I can get my fingers to work tonight. We'll see. My fingers are a little sticky from the liquid glue. All right, I'm going to fold it in half to just get it in the hole. Perfect. Kind of perfect. There we go. All right. Now, I want it to lay nicely. Can you guys see okay? See, I feel like I need to move this down a little more. I feel like things are kind of crazy. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to make my ends semi the same. Kind of the same. I just don't want one end to be super, super short and the other one super, super long. Okay, see how that's all through the hole? And I'm just holding them. Then I'm going to take another piece of the sheer glittered organdy ribbon. Okay, and I'm going to measure this. It is, for those of you that are kind of curious, 10 inches. It's 10 inches. All right, so I'm just weaving it around. This is kind of hard when you've, on your own and you don't have extra hands. So I'm holding that, and you can lay it down and kind of use your other fingers to help hold it in place. There we go. And just try not to get it to twist, because I do want to make a bow. Alright, and I'm making my bow. It's not fancy, it's just regular old bow. Maybe. If I can get it to cooperate. You can use ribbon scraps. They don't have to be, all the same. It can be printed ribbon with a design on it. Whatever you've got in your stash. This is why, like, when I run to the end of a spool, but there's still a length of ribbon, I save it. I put them like in a jar, and then I can pull out those scraps and use them for stuff like this. Right? And then it doesn't get wasted. Use every little last bit. Because sometimes you'll say, oh, that's too short to make a bow with it, but you could use it for this type of stuff. All right, now I'm using my fabric snips. This is only for ribbon. You should have a designated pair of scissors just for ribbon, and then you can use your others for paper. but if you mix, it's going to get dull and it's not going to cut as well. Okay, so there. Now we got to fix our ends over here. Now you're probably saying, well, how does this get adhered to a bag or whatnot, you know? And you can write on the back. You can also put a piece of white here if you want to write on it. It's totally up to you. You can put there's still enough hole in there. You can put some of that trim through it and make a loop if you need to. It's totally, you can totally make it work. But I love the little scraps of ribbon because I feel like that's part of the festiveness of this tag. And I'm just cutting the ends at an angle. And they can be different lengths. I actually like them when they're different lengths. Okay. And you move it around. Let's get rid of those little scraps so they don't end up on my carpet or on the cat. Okay. And there is the next tag. Way cute, right? Super stinking cute. Peggy has an adhesive question. I bought some clear liquid glue by mistake. Will it work as well as the white glue? I guess it depends on the brand. I think, you know, some brands work better than others. I'm going to be honest, I've tried Dollar Tree liquid glue. It doesn't work as good as other liquid glues. I use the Tombow. I've used school glue. That's fine with paper. I've used, what is it called? It's the tacky glue. I've used that for like other types of crafts, not necessarily paper crafting. So I think you'd be fine. You know, paper on paper, it should work just fine. So give it a try and see, you know. Now something else that would be really, really fun if you have it in your stash. We used to sell, it's not in the catalog anymore, but we used to sell, it came in a little puffy puff paint bottle. And let me see, I think I have some here. Yeah, Snowfall Accents puff paint. So we used to sell this. I bought a bunch of it when it was in the clearance rack for like $1.50. And you could put that, it would put it on here to make it look like flocking on the stocking. That would be stinking cute. We also have some metallic puff paint in the catalog now. So it's not, doesn't look like snow, but it's puff paint and you could put it on here and that would give it dimension. All right, so that's tag number 2. I think I do like that hole better than the other hole. It just looks better. All right, now the third tag, and then we're gonna hop to our cards that we're gonna do tonight. And I need my other pieces of tree, because this one, how many of you have seen The Grinch? All right, have you watched The Grinch before? The classic one, cartoon one, or the one with Jim Carrey, either one. Oh, there's 2 gingerbread people here. See, I thought there was supposed to be a gingerbread man on that other card, but it's okay. I'm going to show you how to stamp the gingerbread cutie pie. So this tag is going to have a Grinch Christmas tree. All right, so we're going to make a Grinchy Christmas tree on this one. It just kind of makes me think of, it doesn't have a Grinch on it, it just makes me think of the Grinch. Okay, so I am using a new color, copper clay. And I'm stamping that with my gingerbread notes. See that ink right there? We don't want to get that ink on our paper. And do I have, I do not have any Kleenex or paper towels in here. So that means I'm going to use a scrap of a used placemat. So I'm just wiping that off because with my luck, I will get it where I don't want it. All right, we're gonna stamp this guy. I might have to stand up so I can see better because I already pre-cut these. So let me eyeball this. They might have to take my glasses off because they're bifocals, and I think I need to move this down closer so I can see it better. So I need a piece of colored paper behind it so I can see. Because white on white is kind of hard. So let's just put this here so I can see where his little legs and head is, and I hope that's good. All right. So yeah, if you can't see sometimes, then and that looks pretty good. I think that lined up okay. All right, we're gonna pull that off. Kinda. That's okay. All right, so when he stamps, look at how you've got the icing and you've got the little hearts. Isn't he adorable? So cute. I love gingerbread men. All right, I'm going to close that because now there's a little stamp that we use to make his eyes and his smile. Yep, I think we're using this stamp set in my next class. So Catherine, you can make a card with this. All right, there's his face. So cute. And then you could use the puff paint if you wanted to do the frosting and the hearts and give him dimension. I'm not going to, but you could. You could. All right, we'll move those. I always have Post-it notes in my craft room. Do you guys keep Post-it notes in your craft room? And it looks like I got ink on there. I always keep Post-its. I usually have like Kleenex or paper towels, wipes up in here. Peggy says you can dress up gingerbread men in a lot of ways. Absolutely. There's so much you can do. Little buttons, sequins. So many fun things to do. I'm looking at my hands going, okay, am I inky? Am I getting the ink where I don't want it? Because I'm seeing ink. But I don't think I'm inky. Famous last words. All right, let's do our Grinchy tree. Actually, let's do, I have a little Santa hat. Those are our tree pieces. That's going to go on our tree. So here's the Santa hat. And I used the shimmer paper again for the fluff. So it's got a little bit of sparkle to it, and we have a little bit of cotton fluff for, oopsie, for the, oh, that's weird. It's got, this is how you fix it when you've got a, oops, that's not working right. Why is it, there we go. Sometimes there's like a double layer on there, so you kind of just have to get it out. There we go. Until, see, it's like it's, we'll see if I can save it. I haven't had that happen in quite a while. All right. Okay, we'll see if this works. So on the shimmer paper, the shimmer is on both sides. So it doesn't matter which side you use, it's on both sides. You could use liquid glue for this, but I'm kind of over the liquid glue right now, so we're just going to use this guy. I'm over it. Okay, there's that. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so let's get our tree back. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna make this kind of leaning like he's bending, twisting. Let me play with this a little bit because I'm going to put the hat on the top of the tree. And it can hang off a little bit, that's fine. There, that looks flatter. You have to make sure when you are doing your die cuts, because there really is, when you die cut it, there really is a front and a back of the paper. Like when it just, you can tell one side's very flat and one side's a little rounded. You want the rounded part to be the front. Okay, I think that'll work. Can you guys see that? He's kind of twisting. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive there. And I'm eyeballing it because I want to make sure I get him as tall as I want. Let me get this off a little bit. If I do that, does that look right? I think that'll work. Okay, we're going to make that pop with some dimensionals. This is going to be a longer video, you guys. You're going to be sick of me. But I have so many cute things I wanted to show you. And I didn't get to come on live last week because I had my retreat and I was getting ready for that. So we missed spending time together last weekend. So I'm making up for it. How's that? All right, I'm going to have my tree hang off just a tad. Just a tad. And we're going to put the hat on the tree. Okay. And then we have our package and our gingerbread guy, but I'm going to take off the little hanger. So let's trim off the little hanger because he's not a tag. So I'm just going to cut that off. Okay. All right. And we're going to put him with some dimensionals on this side here because he's kind of a little bit on top of the tree, but not all the way. And then we'll put some adhesive on the other side. All right. Sticky, sticky. Okay. And I think I like the polka dots better. I'm a polka dot fan. Are you guys polka dot fans? I love polka dots. My daughter thinks they're stupid. She's like, Mom, grandmas wear polka dots. I'm like, what? I don't think so. Moms can wear polka dots too. How was the retreat? Oh, it was amazing. It was wonderful. I think that everybody really had a good time. I was exhausted. I am going to be honest. I was really exhausted afterwards. It has been a very full October. Oopsie, I took my hat off. I got to put that back on. But I think everybody had a really good time. There were 17 ladies. My house was packed. Let's see, there was lots of laughter and people were having a good time, making new friends, it seemed. I think it was a success. I I haven't decided. I need to put, I think, a little dimensional there. I haven't decided when my next one's going to be. I was originally my plan was to do 1 a season, to do 4 a year, and now I'm thinking I'm going to do 3 a year because it was so much work. So we'll see. I'm praying about it and kind of like waiting to see how things go. Oh, my dimensional's off. So it might be every 3 months, it might be 4 months. But the holidays are just such a busy time. This is still not right. So, you know, and I want to enjoy the holidays with my family. And October, there we go. October was just so busy that I didn't feel like I was really enjoying the month with my family. I ended up taking a day off this week to just chill with hubby and the kids, and this weekend we're going to enjoy the church trunk or treat, and so that'll be fun. But I've just been busy, and it's good. It's a good busy. Don't get me wrong. It's a good busy. But sometimes you need, you know, you gotta refuel and recharge, right? So I haven't decided yet when the next one's going to be. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do a winter one. Logan turns 18 in February, and our anniversary, our 25th anniversary, is in January. And so I just don't know, right? Moving this over. There we go. Okay, now we need to add some ornaments. Well, I thank you, Lori. Thank you so much for the feedback. From what I have heard, everyone had a good time. And that's what's most important to me, is that people had a good time, that they got a little bit of a getaway, and they had some laughter and encouragement, good food, and they got to be creative. So I think it was a success. Catherine says it was a good time. So I think all things considered, it was a success. Okay, I gotta focus. Let's see. Put one there. I feel like he needs a few more ornaments. He's looking kind of sparse. Oops. There we go. We're getting there. Well, I don't want to put 2 green ones next to each other, so put this guy here. But we need another one over there. Let's do a red. All right. There we go. What do you guys think? Okay. And we'll do, I will not do the ribbons on this one so that we can move on to the cards, but these are the 3 tags that we've done so far. Oops, let me move it up. So those are our tags. If you guys want to take a picture, you can take a picture. I think they're stinking cute, right? Okay. Now moving on, let's do the cards. Okay, cards. All right, this one, I'm going to start with this one. I've already done some of the stamping and putting together pieces to kind of save time. And I started to decorate my envelopes too. All right, I'm looking for my paper snips, so because I don't want to use my ribbon ones. So I'm trimming this off. You can just use a scrap of paper and you glue it to the flap of your envelope. And I was letting it dry, and now I am going to trim it. So you know, if we're going to go to the trouble of making such a fun, special card, let's decorate our envelope too. So, and you got to make sure you pay attention to the direction of the paper because you don't want the Christmas trees to be upside down. So that's my tip. Be careful with your paper. All right, so there's our envelope. Now let's do the card. All right, now this card opens up this way. All right, I'm gonna put this aside. Now just give me a moment because I'm trying to find, I had a page open so I could see how I was putting my cards together because I had a picture and I don't want to mess this one up. So let me see. I'm toggling back and forth. I had it open and then it went bye-bye. There we go. Okay. Found it. So that means I'm not going to see your comments for a few minutes, okay? All right, because I don't want to mess this up. Because I have so many things going on in my head. All right, so we are going to put this crazy, colorful paper. How fun is this? On our card base. All right. And like I said, this may not be everyone's go-to for Christmas paper, but this just kind of makes me think of whimsical and kids and lighthearted, happy, right? And then this is vellum, and I made a rosette with it, okay? So you just take paper and you fold it, and then you bring it to the middle. This piece right here actually has liquid glue on it, and you just, or you could use hot glue. Hot glue would be better. And you just hold it, and that kind of holds, and it covers up the ugly spot, right? So that's going to be the center of our card. This is not a card I would mail. This is a card that'll probably go on a package, okay? So this gets actually covered up because it's just to hold this together, okay? So that's a deckled circle. And then we have our cute hat. That's got something on it. There we go. Our cute little hat. And I have sending cheer, and then this is kind of just like, I think we're going to cut this in half. And I'm just going to do a little snip, and I'm going to make these little pendant ends or flag ends, you know. And I'm using the wrong scissors. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I'm not. I'm using the right scissors. Phew. My paper scissors have pink on them. My ribbon scissors are black. I almost got angry with myself. Okay, so these are just gonna kind of be out like that, like it's ribbon. And this is gonna go here. Okay, so let me put these down. This is just a fun, light-hearted card. I think a kiddo would love this with the rosette in the middle. All right, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a glue dot here. Let's see how that works. Okay, I might put a couple if I can get them off, because normally I use them for my ribbon. But that glue dot got away from me. Come back here, glue dot. There we go. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. What are you guys thinking? Crazy? Crazy, crazy? All right, let's put a dimensional on the bottom and a little bit of adhesive on the top. Oh, actually, I needed to put that a couple dimensionals. That's too thick. I'm going to double up my dimensionals. Maybe. Is that going to work? No, it needs to be, well, scratch that idea. We'll do it on both, and we'll just do double. Because I want it, this is so high that I want you to be able to see the sentiment, but we don't want it necessarily on the rosette. So we're just gonna put it like there. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And then our inside, you can put a strip on the bottom because I had a scrap, so might as well use it and not waste it. That's how I love to use my scraps. And then I'll do that later. I'm feeling pressed for time. How are we doing on time? Oh my gosh, it's almost 7 o'clock, you guys. Yikes. Like I said, you're going to be sick of me. Okay. All right, there's the inside of our card, and I'll stamp my sentiment. There's the outside. Kind of a Grinchy card. Kind of reminds me of the Grinch. All right. Okay, next card. This one is fun. They're all fun. Oh, I have to put my envelope with this guy. So let's put that together. Okay, now this one is kind of a sit-up card. All right, and you're like, what? Okay, so we've got a piece, and this is 8 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 2. Is that right? 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. Okay. And I need my bone folder. Okay. Oh, there's something on my bone folder. I just got ink on my card. Doggone it. Doggone it. Okay. So this is going to be like this type of a card. All right. This is going to hide. So good thing. All right. I already stamped my gingerbread guys. Let's make sure we don't have extras there. And we're going to, let me put that to the side. We're going to mount this. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Such fun paper. All right, and then we've got, this is the deckled rectangles. And that's going to be the backdrop for our little gingerbread kiddos. So we're going to cut off the hanger, the little tag hanger. I'm going to cut those off. I'm just doing it over here in my little trash pile. All right, and can't get my nails to work. Let's do this. So we're going to put them here like they're holding hands. And we're going to put the little heart in the middle. But let's pop them up. Don't the gingerbread people make you happy? I just love them. Do you guys like to eat gingerbread? I like a good gingerbread cookie. Now it's going to have to be gluten-free and dairy-free, so that makes it a little bit challenging. If you've got a good recipe, let me know. All right. There we go. I think they're not crooked. I think it works. And we're going to put a little bit of adhesive on our heart. And my phone is buzzing at me. All right, put that in the middle. Cutie patootie. Peggy says it is not her favorite. You know, it's not my favorite, but I enjoy it once in a while. I like the smell. So this piece right here is Pool Party, and it picks up the little light bulbs in the back. Okay. Now, this is going to go, let me make sure I'm doing this right. This is going to go I think I'm missing a piece of paper, but that I think is the same size. Am I missing paper? Is there no, nope, there's no paper. All right, well, we're gonna make it work. Oh, I think that's why. Duh. You guys, I really am not clueless tonight. I'm just tired. I'm really not clueless. Oh, thank you for, oh my gosh, for loving me and being patient with me. So, as I'm messing up my adhesive, come on. Why is it being ornery? Okay, and now I've got adhesive on my nail. There we go. I'm telling you, this stuff is sticky. All right, so I'm only putting adhesive on the bottom because this is going to move. It's going to, see how I can put it in my envelope flat and you see the border all the way around, but it's going to stick up. I'm going to show you that there's going to be something here that's going to hold it. Okay? I can actually put a little bit of adhesive. I put it on the very bottom, but I'm going to put a little bit just right here. Okay? There we go. There, that holds it better. And you're like, what the heck is this card? It's fun. Don't worry. Okay, now we're going to put this piece in here. This is our inside. Do you guys know what these cards are called? It's just like a pop-up card. My adhesive is being kind of a pill tonight. I think I'm going to have to go with something else unless I can fix that. because it seems like it hasn't done this in quite a while. It seems like it got I don't know what you call it, but messed up. It's done that twice now. Okay. Piece that goes in the middle of our card. That's where you're going to write. And then I have this piece right here that we're going to put here, and we're going to pop it up with dimensionals. And then watch what happens. Some of you know what this is going to do. Some of you have never seen this before. All right, so we're going to put that right here. And then, ta-da! See how that works? Can you guys see that? So it holds it, so your card can sit up, but it also will lay flat. Isn't that cute? Super cute. All right. And it's just because I've scored the paper there. All right, so that's the next card. And the envelope, we're just going to stamp a little gingerbread kiddo on the front. Yep. I should have let that sit longer. With photopolymer, I like to let my stamps sit a little bit and let the ink soak into the paper. And I should have let it sit a little longer. But I can probably touch it up with a marker. That's right, it's an easel card, Lori. Yes, an easel card. Okay, there's that one. All right, next. All right, now this one I already put my paper and I've got to trim it, so let's do that. All right, I wanted to let the glue dry. I like to use liquid glue when I do this because it gives you a little bit of time to move the paper around to get it centered exactly the way you need it. Whereas if you use other adhesives, and you make a mistake, you can't move it unless you're going to tear your paper. Okay, so we've got fa la 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 la. We want to make sure that it's in the right direction on your envelope. Okay. Now this one. All right. Has a lot of scoring. So this paper, let me tell you how long it is. It is 11 inches long, and it is 5.5 wide, and then I have scores, are you ready, at 1 1/8, 3 1/8, 7.5, and 9 and I'll have to write them down for you guys. 9 and something or other. Can't remember what I did. I'll write them down, and when I post pictures, I will have it on a post-it note next to in one of the pictures. Okay, I promise. So this is another fun fold. You just need to make sure that you've scored everything, or that you've burnished all your score lines really well so that it lays flat. Okay, so it's going to open like this. Okay, I've already glued my little stocking together, and I'm going to cut off my, I already stamped my gingerbread. I'm just going to cut off his hanger here because we don't need that. He's not a tag. We've got some deckled circles, and I used real red and soft sea foam actually. And then we've got our lights, and we've got our fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. All right, so let's glue these down. Whoopsie. Okay, I'm just centering it. All right, let's do the other side. When I put adhesive down on my paper, I don't do the whole length of the paper. I just do little bits. That helps your adhesive last a little bit longer. You get more out of it. There's really no need for you to do a whole strip of adhesive. Some people go crazy with their adhesive, but you don't need to. It will stick just fine. Okay, and there's really no wrong direction with the light bulbs because they're going in both directions. Now we need to make sure that the writing goes in the right direction when you put it down, although you could turn your card around if you had to. You could still save the day with this one, depending on how far you got in your card. Okay. Right. And now we're going to do the decorating part. Now when I do this, it's going to be on one of these. It's not, I don't need adhesive on the whole circle, right? I'm only going to do adhesive on part of it to hold it, to anchor it to one of these guys. I don't know what you want to call these. I think this is a double gate card. Am I right, Lori? Is it a double gate? So let's layer our deckled circles. Okay. And we're going to put our gingerbread, which when I stamped it, he's a little bit off. Do you see that? So you could trim it if you want to. I'm not going to take the time. And I'm going to put my stocking behind him. So I'm going to put the stocking flat and then pop up my gingerbread. I am having trouble with my adhesive tonight. Kind of crazy. Let me pop him. Probably putting too many, but you know, I want to make sure he's on there good. We don't want our card to fall apart or pieces to fall off. And that, you know, I hate it when you use adhesive and it doesn't hold together, right? That's horrible. Okay, now I'm going to close this. It's going to go right here. So I don't want to put, I'm only going to go half. I'm going to go half. But I need to make sure that, okay, so we're going to do, I'm kind of moving it not quite at the half mark, a little bit below the half mark. Let's make sure that, see, I have a little bit showing, so let's move it there. Okay. There's that. And then my sentiment can go down here. And if I do it here, it can still, I think I'm going to go off a bit and do it that way. I'm kind of trying to line it up with the paper. All right. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Oh well, it is what it is. I think I will hold him down with a dimensional on the back. Well, that were, then that's not going to open. Oh well, it is what it is, right, ladies? Live and learn. All right, now we need a couple little embellishments on this one. Let's do a red. We've got a lot of red on this card. And we'll do some green. Kind of not a lot of room. Let's see if I can get another green one on there. I guess we'll just, maybe I don't want to put it on my stocking. Let me move this one over a little bit. All right. Doggy's barking outside. Not my doggy, because I don't have a dog, but somebody's barking outside. All right, there's our next card. I don't know that I like that there. I may have to play with that a little bit. What do you guys think? It's a little crazy. A little crazy, but there we go. Okay, now you could put paper on these two. I'm not going to tonight. You could also put red cardstock in here and then put another layer. If you don't like so much white, it's totally up to you. But I think it's cute. I gotta fix that. I don't like it. I'll work on it. I will work on it. All right, last card. Pieces falling out. All right, this one I think is a favorite. Okay, so I stamped ho 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 on the bottom of my envelope. That's the front of the envelope. Just a little something different to show you how you can decorate. Okay, we're going to do like a little clothesline here. So we've got our two stockings. I'm going to put one stocking together. I did two already. We've got a little tag that says ho ho ho. That's my piece that goes to my stocking. We've got some embossing here. We're going to fold our pool party in half. All right, and get my bone folder. All right, and then we're going to use this. This is in, not the cat hair, we're going to use this. This is in the annual catalog. I forget the trim name of it. But I haven't played with it before, and it's super fun. And so that's going to be our laundry line. Okay. I'm just looking for my picture because I like to. All right. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to layer this. That's the inside of my card. So let's go ahead and layer our embossed piece to our mat of Real Red. I actually love the Real Red with Pool Party. I think it's a pretty combo. Okay. Now I need to finish my last stocking. So I used liquid glue on this. So we're just going to do a little bit because I don't need to get it all over. Oh, other way. It fits like a puzzle. Okay, there's the cuff, and then we've got the heel and the toe, and one side has stitching on it. We want the stitching to show. So that's our toe. Isn't that adorable? And then the little ankle or heel part. And the liquid glue allows you to move it around, whereas the other adhesive won't. Okay, now we're going to string these through on our trim. Maybe, if I can get it to work. It is a bit of a pain, but it's adorable. There we go. Just be really careful that you don't tear the hole. Okay, just be patient and work it down. Okay. All right. And then the last one. Ah. All right, I will move them around as needed, but let's get our mat put down so that we can adhere this, okay? Isn't that adorable? So stinking cute. All right, now we're going to put our little stockings up here, and I'm going to trim my trim. All right. Now we're going to adhere this with a glue dot. So let me grab my U-pick tool and pull off a glue dot and put one here on this end. And I will trim, so don't worry, we're not going to have those ends there. Okay, and then we're going to do the other end with a glue dot. Come here. Come on. There we go. All right, now I kind of need to put these, I need them to stay put. So I think I think I'm going to put like a glue dot just, I want there to be some movement, but I don't want them flopping around, right? So let me, I almost feel like that needs to go up a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Okay. Is that, oh, it's on my finger. I'm like, why is it not sticking? There we go. Okay. He keeps wanting to stick to my fingers. Or my nails, actually. There we go. Those sticky glue dots. Okay. All right, so they still kind of move a little bit, but they're not going to be flopping. All right, now we're going to trim the trim. Trim the trim. All right. I know, isn't this adorable, Lori? I love it. And glue dots are your friend on this card. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take my little ho ho ho, and we're going to put a ribbon through, and we're going to put a little bit of silver trim. Okay. And then we're going to add a couple of our little sequin guys on here. And then you guys, I'm calling it good. Okay. Come on. And I don't think we need that much. Okay. We're going to wrap this around and do a little bow. And I'll trim the ends, don't worry. I haven't lost my marbles. I'm not going to leave it looking like that. Okay. Okay. I think hubby's home. I think I'm going to need to double knot that so it will stay put, and then I can do my bow. Some, you know, trims and ribbons that have texture to them, they need a little extra knotting so that they will stay put. I think hubby's going to open the door. I hear him. So I'm just double knotting it and going to he heard me talking to you and he didn't interrupt, bless his heart. All right. Hubby points. Okay. Oh, but he let the cat in. Uh-oh, she's on the table. All right, so now we've got our bow done. They can hear you whispering. Just put the food in the microwave and I will be down. All right. All right, let's trim this and we're almost done, ladies. Almost done. Oh, I don't like that. We need to do it the other way. Okay. All right. Come here. And we're just going to put that there. I'm going to have to think about who's getting all these adorable cards. Let me tell you. I worked my tail off making these cards. Now, let's add our sequins. Oh, stop tearing up the carpet. She's so naughty. She is so naughty. All right, we're going to add a couple sequins to the cuffs. I'm going to add the white ones, but the white ones are kind of pearlized, like they've got a little bit of a pink shine to them. Oops, he moved. So we need to move that over. And then we're going to use this pretty blue, and we'll put one right there. I don't think we need two. And that one's done. Done, done. Okay, let me put everything back so you can see all that we did. I think this one's my favorite, actually. All right, so we've got that envelope. Now, I have my website here if you need to do any shopping. jennifersunseri.stampinup.net, and this is my host code for October. It is going to expire. I'm closing out this workshop, so the last day to place orders with this code is on Halloween, because I will close out the workshop on November 1st, and then give a new host code. So if you need to place an order, you'll want to do that soon. But if you're going to be placing an order that is at least $100, you really, really, really need to think about purchasing the starter kit. Which means that you get to be you guys can't see everything, you get to be a discount shopper. I kind of think of it as a membership to Costco. You know, you pay a fee to go shopping at Costco, right? Look at all of this. Look at all of this. You guys can't even see it all. Moving these up. The camera, the screen is just not big enough for everything, ladies. So you pay a fee to shop at Costco. But with Stampin' Up, you buy a starter kit, so you're actually getting products. You're not just paying the membership, you know, you're getting products for the money that you're spending. And then you get to shop with a discount. So it's 35% off the normal price, or you get 35% more in your starter kit. So if you are normally if you're gonna be spending $100, you really should get the starter kit. You don't have to do shows, you don't have to do sales, you can just shop for yourself. So if you spend, you can get $125 worth of product for $64.35 instead of the normal $99. Or you spend the $99 and you're going to get $168.75. It really is a fabulous deal. You're going to get free shipping on that order. You're going to get a free registration for our exclusive virtual convention, which is a $77 value. You also are going to get a paper pumpkin kit, which is about a $24 value, and you get a box of catalogs, which I can't remember how much those are. I mean, you're getting a stinking good deal. So you can just be what I call a kit napper. You nab the kit while it's on sale, get the good deal, and you don't ever buy anything again. Most people, when they get the kit, they love the products and they want the discount. So they get 20 up to 25% discount on all of their future purchases. You do have to make a minimum. It's about $100 a month or $300 in a quarter. So let me know if you would like to purchase the starter kit. It's only available at the sale price. The last day is Halloween, so you have till the 31st to grab it. But I would love to add you to my team. We have so much fun. We do virtual meetings, and we do meetings in person where we stamp and we make cards, we play games. I have prizes. It's a blast. It's a bunch of people that love to stamp getting together. So let me know if you would like to do that. All right. I hope you had fun tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. This is one of my longest videos in quite a while. So I will see you next weekend, and we're going to do some more Christmas projects. All right. So I hope you got some ideas. Even if this isn't your style, you got some ideas on fun folds, and try one of these big tags out. They are so much fun. All right, everyone, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.